Good morning, students. You might have seen this type of board indicating the speed limit while you're traveling. We are supposed to travel with a speed of 40 km per hour in the city limits. What is speed? How fast or how slow we travel is nothing but speed. To understand better, let us consider an object moving a distance of 20 meters in 5 seconds. Then, if you want to find distance covered in unit time, how will we get? Speed is equal to distance traveled by time taken. So we will have 20 by 5, which is 4 meter per second. If direction is also specified along with the speed, then we call it velocity. 4 meter per second towards east, it becomes velocity. Speed in a given direction is called velocity. Now let us consider another example. Here, a car starts from A and reaches a point O by covering a distance of 400 kilometers in 20 hours. The speed of the car here is 20 kilometers per hour. But from O to B, it covers a distance of 300 kilometers in 10 hours. The speed becomes 30 kilometers per hour. The speed of an object, it can be uniform or variable. When the speed is variable, it is changing, we calculate average speed. Average speed is given by the formula total distance traveled by the total time taken. So we can calculate the average speed by taking the total distance as 400 plus 300 and the total time as 20 hours plus 10 hours. So whenever the object is moving with a variable speed, we will calculate average speed. For knowing the velocity, because velocity is speed in a given direction, we consider displacement in unit time. Velocity is displacement in unit time. So in the figure, the displacement, the shortest path is shown as 500 kilometers and the time taken is 20 hours. So the velocity will be 25 kilometers per hour. Now, in this figure, you can see a circular path. So consider an object moving with a speed of 10 meters per second along a circular path. The speed remains same during its motion, but the velocity keeps changing. Why does the velocity change? At every point of time along the circular path, the object will change its direction. So the velocity of the moving object in a circular path will change because the direction changes. The velocity also will change. Now let us consider the formula to calculate speed. Speed equal to distance by time. From this, we can even get the formulas for distance and time. Distance is equal to speed into time or time is equal to distance by speed. If you consider the formula for velocity, you can take it as displacement by time. Generally, we denote speed or velocity with a letter V, distance or displacement by a letter S, and time by T. So we can have the formula for speed or velocity as V equal to S by T. V equal to S by T. Now let us see the units for speed or velocity in the SI system. We know that distance or the displacement is measured in meters and the time is measured in seconds. So the speed or velocity will be measured in a unit meter per second in SI system. Now this image shows a race between the hare and the tortoise. I think all of you know the story. Who will win the race in the story? Yes, it is the tortoise. The tortoise moves at the same speed throughout the race. But the hare initially goes fast, but after a little while relaxes. It will be confident of winning the race. The hare in the story does not run the race with a uniform speed. Its speed changes during the time of race. In such cases, we calculate speed by considering average speed. Average speed is given by the formula the total distance traveled by the total time taken. Now, how to calculate the average velocity? Let us see how we can calculate the average velocity. The average velocity is given by the formula initial velocity plus final velocity by 2. U plus V by 2. Where U is the initial velocity and V is the final velocity. So we add both initial and final velocity and divide it with 2. Now let us differentiate between speed and velocity. Speed gives an idea about how fast or slow an object will move. Velocity tells not only about how fast or slow an object is moving, but it also gives the direction. Speed can be defined as the distance covered in unit time. Velocity is defined as the displacement in unit time. Now, to see whether it is a scalar or a vector, speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity. Speed can never be zero. Why it can never be zero? Because the distance, we will never get it as 0. So speed will never be 0. But velocity can be 0 because we have already seen that displacement can be 0. The last point of difference, speed can never be negative. It is always positive, where the velocity of a body can be positive, negative, or 0. So, for today's class, we will stop here and we will be continuing the lesson tomorrow.